Okay, so hello everybody. My name is Henny, and I'm really excited to give you a video in order for you to have a jump start in your application with the K1 visa. All right, this is our journey for all those lovers out there, long distance lovers who want to proceed to the next level of their lives and get married. And for those of you also, the people who want to live and start their new life in the United States of America. That's why we have the K1 visa application or the Fiance Visa. And I just made this video to help all those people or all those lovers just like us, just like me and my fiance, in our journey of being together as a family and building our future together. Now, I just made this video to help everybody, to help you start your application. I know there's a lot of hesitation, there's a lot of questions, and there's like doubts and everything like that. But remember, do it yourself. These are for the people who are practical, just like us. We didn't ask help for any agencies or any lawyers. You know, we didn't pay extra for our application, you know, because we want to consider the rest of our money to be spent on our wedding and also for our vacation. So that's why we opted to do it on our own. So basically, I just did a lot of research about things, and I just wanted to make it easy for you guys. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not working in a government offices. I'm just a regular person who is loving and wanting to be together. And first thing we should know about is to have a knowledge. Okay, you have to have a complete and concrete knowledge about what is K1. Okay, because along the way there's going to be questions, a bunch of questions to ask, things that you know you might worry that might get wrong. So here are the things, and I spent months and weeks of researching, and finally I was able to accomplish it, and I'm here to share it with you guys. So this is a very comprehensive YouTube video that I'm going to make for you to be able to start your K1 process. So basically, I'm just going to talk about the starting of the process up to the notice of action to or the approval. So you will know what I will be saying as we go on this slide. Okay, so let's get started. All right, so these are what you need to know. Okay. So what is USCIS? Now this USCIS is actually going to be our best friend. So it means United States Citizens and Immigration Services. These are the offices that will handle our paperworks. Okay, and the service centers that they're going to forward our paperworks. These are called, there's a lot of service centers, California, Texas, and everything like that. So you just have to know that the service centers are the one who is going to review and approve our documents. All right. Okay, so you need to know when to submit. Okay, it's anytime basically. If you feel that you are ready to move on to the next level and get married. And where to submit, you need to know that. What to receive. This one, I'm going to talk about the Notice of Action 1 or NOA 1, which is the receipt. Okay, this is not an approval. NOA 1 is just notice that they received your application, and also the Notice of Action 2 is the actual approval. All right, and RFE, these are bumps along the way. Okay, this is actually meant as for further evidence, request for further evidence. So we have to be complete and thorough so that we won't receive this RFE or request for further evidence. We want to give them the complete documents and evidences that they wanted to have. Okay, so these are also the things that you need to expect. Okay, So the timeline and everything like that, and how to be prepared. Okay, you have to be prepared emotionally, all right, and you have to also prepared to be willing to wait. All right, so because that's really what we need to the goal, our goal. Okay, and patience, I believe that patience is a virtue. All right, and blessed are those people who wait. Okay, and what's a timeline? Okay, timeline may vary. Some people may take long time, some people may take very fast. Now I will give you also the information of ours. And next is how to be thorough and complete. Okay, just as I said. Okay, in this corner, it's actually the petitioner. All right, so what is really a petitioner? The petitioner is the fiance living in the United States of America, mainly a US citizen by birth or naturalized citizen. All right, so these are the only people who can submit an application for petition. Okay, and the beneficiary are those foreign fiancé living outside the United States. So basically K1 is actually it's actually a privilege for the US citizen to invite his or her fiancé to go to the United States of America and get married right there. So the wedding will actually take place within 90 days, or else the foreign fiancé needs to go back to their homeland, okay, if the wedding will not take place within the 90 days. Okay, all right, so let's go. Okay, let me show you our timeline. So this is just to give you an idea about ours. Okay, take note, some timelines might vary. Okay, some others may take time, and some others it's just, you know, as easy as that. It was just the very short period of time waiting. Okay, now ours, actually we started gathering our documents last September. I actually gathered the documents because as the beneficiary, I feel that there are a lot of things that I needed to get done, and also to help my fiance, my fiance, because he can't really do so much things when it comes to paperwork because of her head injury. So please, so those fiancés, foreign fiancés, you can help and give your best shot to help your fiance. All right, so next, so we started February 10 of 2016. We mailed our documents, all right, through post office, and on February 13th, 3 days after that, we the USCIS received our documents. Okay, and February 16, they sent us a notification, which is the notice of action 1. All right, meaning that they received our letter, our documents, and then in a few days you will receive the hard copy in the mail. And then on April 14, let's say 1 month and 28 days, okay, 2 days before the 2 months, we received our notice of action 2, which is the approval notice. So this is the one thing that you needed to wait for, the approval notice, and then you'd be very happy. All right, so up until now we have an update, still waiting for the letter from the NVC, which is the National Visa Center. All right, so they will do the background check and everything like that, and then they will also forward our documents to the specific embassy of the foreign petitioner, the foreign beneficiary in their hometown. All right, so these are the things that you need to prepare. I want you to prepare a clear book and paper clips. Oh, these are very important. Paper clips used to hold a document, okay, so it won't slip. And these are the type of clear book that I want you to use, because there's going to be a lot of documents that you will insert right there, and in case you run out of paper, you can actually fill that up. Okay, and you can buy ones in the store. So these are, I actually use the red one because it's a lucky color. So it depends upon you what color is it. Okay, as long as it's very presentable. I chose this in order for you to be very precise and complete and in order. Okay, so this will actually it will not take the reviewer to review your paperwork because it's really clear and precise. All right, so let's start with the first page of what you're going to insert. All right, so okay, On the first page, this is actually an e-notification application petition acceptance. Okay, so e-notification, what does it mean? So this is actually the paperwork where they are going to get your full name, the petitioner, and also email address and mobile number, just in case they will give you all the updates. You will be receiving update through email and also to mobile number. Okay, so anytime you're always being updated that you received or the petition has been approved or something like that. All right. Okay, so this is the cover letter. I want you to put that in the first page of the clear book. Now, this is clearly stated, okay? You may use the exact same thing that I did. I don't have a problem with that. I also was, I made a lot of time researching about it, so you can use this, okay? So just read through it. All right, so we'll start. Name of the petitioner, address of the petitioner in the United States, the address of the USCIS. So there's actually two addresses in the USCIS, but we opted to have this address instead, okay? And we send it through express mail, all right, in Louisville, Texas. And actually we sent it on February 6th, all right? I mean, we made it on February 6th. Now, nature of submission, this one, the I-129F original submission to whom it may concern. Enclosed, please find my Form 129F petition for K1 Fiance Visa. There's actually 4. Name of the beneficiary. You're a foreign fiance living outside the United States, and supporting documents. Now, these are the contents inside the clear book, okay? Now, as you can see, there are pages that I put in, so as you will expect how many pages in each folder. All right, so payment in the amount of $340. Now, this number will vary. So the latest one is $340. So please check also. I'm giving you the link to check on the USCIS website. Okay. Now this is actually in. You can pay it through check. Okay. So I will give you also the information on how to pay it through check. All right. Okay. So the check will be here in front of the cover letter. All right. Okay. Next is the G1145. This is only a first page. Now this is the G1145. Okay. So that's at the back of the cover letter. All right. And make sure, please sign and put a date and in black ink. This is for the petitioner. Okay. Next, this is the actual I-129F form, or this is the actual page of the petition. Okay. These are 6 pages. Okay. Now these are the 6 pages. Okay. I will give you also the link where you can see an instruction on how to fill it up and make sure that it's nice and tidy. And also you may type it in, or you can write it in blank ink. Make sure to sign every page in blank ink. Every page, sign it and put a date on it. All right. So next on this one, you see, okay. So here is the next one. I-129F form supplement part 2 question of 34A explanation of meeting in person. This is what I've been talking about. So there is this page here, 34A, if you can see it. This is actually the explanation of meeting meeting in person. Okay, so meeting in person, you can't actually put that on 3 blanks already. It's like long. So you have to put a separate attachment. So this is what you need to do. Attachment. So this letter provides the declaration of having met in person for the past 2 years. As for the question 34A is concerned from 129F form. Okay, so this is what you will need to do. All right, so I made this one, okay, in behalf of my fiance, but the fiance, the petitioner, should be the one who is writing it. Okay. So this is just an explanation of how we met and how we were happy about it, where we went to. Okay, so don't forget, petitioner, please put a date and sign it. Okay, next. Okay, so next next in line is actually, okay, this is the G325A and passport style photo of the petitioner and the beneficiary. These are 2 pages each. Let me just give you. Okay, 2 pages each, 1 and 2. First one, the petitioner, okay, person living in the United States. Please fill it up, everything. And then the second page, please sign with date, okay? This one you have to sign also here. Don't worry if you don't have alien registration number. All right, and also for the beneficiary. Now you have to have this required photo that they're requiring. You can see that on the website. You can clip the photo here with the paper clip here, okay? So that's why a paper clip is very important. Now also for the beneficiary, you need, if you are if you're not together yet, you can send her or him the copy of your biographic information, because you need to sign it and date it, okay? Beneficiary, foreign beneficiary outside United States, you need to sign and date it and complete everything, okay? And put on your 2 pieces, okay? 2 pieces of required picture, a passport size, okay? And put it in a paper clip. Next, okay, next in line is the birth certificate, okay? So you need to have a cover letter of the birth certificate like this, okay? Name of the petitioner, address, and don't worry, beneficiary, you don't need it as of now. So the petitioner, and this is the address, and just say, please find below a copy of my birth certificate and blah, 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 blah. Sign, don't forget to sign. It's very, very important. Now at the back, you can actually attach a photocopy, a clear photocopy of your birth certificate, your US birth certificate or naturalization certificate, and it's either front or back. There are times that there's front and back, there are times there's no stated in the back, so everything, okay, just a page. Okay, next is the passport. All right, so you need to print like this also, a cover letter, passport, name, this one, please find below a copy of all pages of the so all pages of US passport. Remember, take note, attach every single page of your passport, copy and sign each and every page of the photocopy, okay? Sign. All right, next. So these are for people who are divorced, may it be the petitioner or the beneficiary. You needed this one. So as of this time, this is for the petitioner only, okay? So the final divorce decree, there's some other people, they have it in one page, and some other they have a lot, but in our case we just have one final divorce decree, paperwork, so it says there, it's signed by the judge and everything like that, so that's acceptable. But there are certain things that the embassy needed to have, okay, during the time of the interview, but let's just focus on this one, okay? The final divorce decree, sign it please, okay? Sign it, photocopy, sign. All right, next, this is the fiance's letter of intent. This is how you will make it, okay? This is for the petitioner first. Fiancé letter of intent, name of petitioner, okay, the address, and when did you made it, okay? Dear Sir, Madam, I, the name of the petitioner, do hereby state that I'm legally able and willing to marry the name of the beneficiary and intended to do so within 90 days of this one, her arrival. Please change it, her arrival or his arrival into the United States using the K1 visa. Okay, also name and date signed. And this is for fiancé letter of intent for the beneficiary, okay? You need to have also an intent that you wanted to marry your US citizen fiancé, okay? Your name, the address, and the name of the beneficiary, name of the petitioner, and intended to do so, my arrival, and to your arrival in the United States, and please date and sign. Next, okay, so this is actually a picture of what we this is actually the evidence of meeting in the past 2 years, Okay, so attach it. This is actually 4 pages. All right, so what I did was you need to put a little description of each and every picture. Okay, so this is the proof that you did met in the past 2 years. So in every picture, put a description, also sweet moments of yours and everything like that, and also proof that they met your family. So that's very important as well, to make your relationship really authentic in the eyes of the people who are going to review it, and also if you are really authentic. Okay, make sure you're real. Okay, this is not a joke, this is for lovers. All right, so this one, okay, of your adventures and everything like that. Now, evidence of communication, still this is what you need to do for the petitioner. Okay, still the same. Please find evidence of communication. Okay, this is through Yahoo Mail and Line, everything, every type of application you use when communicating. We use Skype, Facebook, and cards. Don't forget the letters that you give him or her, online gift receipts, everything, basically everything that you can extract. May it be, it's not necessary of how many pages it is, but the more the merrier. Okay, put every single evidence that you can find that you have been communicating all the while. All right, cards and everything like that, picture of gifts. If you have sent both of you, if you have sent mails, okay, put the receipt, everything. Okay, so there's a conversation. Okay, there's a lot of conversations that you have in a day, so it's compressed within 2 years time, so you can actually make a link out of it, put that in a PDF form or whatsoever that you will make, and you just upload it in the website. And just like me, we have the Dropbox. Okay, so this is what you need to do: copy the link. And okay, it says here, unfortunately it's impossible to print and provide this evidence in a hard copy form. Okay, thank you so much, date and sign. Next, okay, this is actually the evidence of communication. All right, at the back, please attach this one. Okay, these are the screenshots of every single communication that you have. So we have Facebook, Line, Skype, and other applications that you have. So this is a screenshot of every single bit of it. Okay, also use those screenshots that have dates, like here it has dates. Okay, now evidence of travel, these are when you met each other. Evidence of travel, may it be the petitioner went to your country or beneficiary went to your country, at least there's an evidence of travel that you met each other. So please find below evidence of travels. Passport, exit and entry stamps is very, very important. So electronic online tickets, travel itineraries, hotel resort, even car receipts, even taxis, even restaurants. Okay, why is it important to have an exit and entry stamps? Tickets are not just necessarily an evidence that you went to that country or you went to see each other. These are not just an evidence. You need to make sure that you went really, or boarding passes, that you were able to ride that plane and go to your fiance's country. Okay, all right, next, this is an attachment of our story. So this is actually here, if I will show you on the cover letter, this is actually attachment foreign fiance's letter, that's me, and attachment thank you letter, this is for the petitioner. Okay, so let me show you again what it looks like. Okay, evidence of our story. So this is basically how we met, how I fell in love, and we started chatting, voice or everything like that, and we went to your he went to visit me, went to visit my family, how truthful he was and how genuine his love for me and everything like that. So basically just everything that you feel. All right, so, and also don't forget the beneficiary, the foreign beneficiary, sign and put a date. Okay, this is for the thank you letter for the petitioner. Okay, so you need to do like this, and also put the body of the letter that you were really thankful for them to process your paperwork, and you can't wait till you and your fiance would get married and live a life that you wanted to have, and also be happy. So put that in the body of letter, okay? And don't forget to sign, please. All right, so this is the sample of notice of action 1 of the receipt notice, and please take note of your receipt right here. So this is very important, the receipt number, okay? Now this is the sample of it, notice of action. This does not grant any immigration status. Okay, now this is basically how much, and they received your paperwork and they're starting to process it. Once you received your notice of action 1 and your receipt number, you are actually able to now sign up for the USCIS My Page, okay? So I will give you also the link on that, and you need to create an account right here, because everything every step and flow of your paperwork you can see actually right here, okay? So you can add the receipt number, okay? And once you enter right this, it will allow you to add the receipt, and you will actually receive receive notifications from there, okay? So I can't log into my account, that's why I just showed you this picture, okay? And next, okay, this is the NOA2. This is one of the moments that people are really trying to wait for. Some people may take 5-6 months to wait for the NOA2, and we are just very lucky. We waited for only